Just list off, or raise your hand and think of stereotypical things that someone who's in front of a screen or a computer all the time would look like. So,
like features.
Yeah, like features, like what they would look like if someone sat in front of a TV or a computer all the time.
Yeah. So just, bloodshot eyes.
Okay.
Fat.
Fat, yeah. Anyone else? Would it be a guy or a girl? What do you think?
Guy.
Guy? What would they be playing with? What would they have in their hand? Would they have a computer or a phone? They have like everything. An iPad, they have like everything all over. A TV, a phone, a pocket. They have like food bags, like yeah, energy drinks. Okay. So I think that's pretty good. Okay, and what else? That's it? Yeah. Okay. His hair is real big. Really messy. Do you have a beard? Long? Yeah.
Greasy hair.
Greasy hair.
Pretty much pretty much their mom. Terrible. Oh God, he looks almost. That drawing though?
Okay, so, would you say, like, because you guys probably get some sort of exercise, right? Some sort? So, this is why it's important to balance how much time you spend on the internet, unless you want to end up something like that. So don't look flowering. Yeah. Okay, we're moving to our prezi. And our first slide is multitasking. Can anyone tell me what multitasking means? Yeah, please.
Doing multiple things at the same time.
Doing multiple things. Okay, yeah. So multitasking means doing one or more things, or two more things at one time, or switching in between. And yeah. So technology has given us many gifts and more ways to grab our attention. So do interruptions make our work suffer? Yeah. What do you think? Yeah, I do think so. And you're right. One time they were doing the standardized test, and one group of students had no interruptions, and the other group was told they were going to get interruptions, like a text message during the test. The group that was expecting the text message did 20% worse in their tests than the group that received no messages or anything. So yeah. And yeah, so even when you're using technology, when you're like at home doing your homework and you listen to music, like you guys do that? Yeah. You do it, I do too. And it really makes your work suffer because your brain's like listening to the music when you're trying to do math homework and you're just kind of like all. So even something simple like that is kind of throwing you off the game or studying at home. And dropping a task and picking it back up leads to making more mistakes. So just try to stick on your one task and just focus on it for like that period of time, and then you'll be done and you can do it all the stuff you want, all the fun stuff. So yeah.
Alright, so my topic is digital footprint. Does anybody know what digital footprint is? Yeah, no, I didn't know. No one else in sixth grade either. Digital footprint is basically just like your history on the internet, like all the websites and all the stuff you visited, kind of like what we were saying earlier with digital citizenship. It's kind of like your how you can be viewed on the internet. So be careful. So if you post like pictures on Facebook or Instagram or something, and you realize you want to take it down, it probably won't be able to get deleted because someone copied or reposted it somewhere. So be careful of what you post. And also, another way to stay safe is to always log out of your things you're using. Use strong passwords like number combos or your, like not your name, but some word you'll always be able to remember. And then also, all of the websites you visit will make a note that you visited. So there's always just going to be a huge list.
Yeah, just imagine if somebody had a list of every single teens own a computer or have access to one at home. And 95% of teens actually have access to the internet. Teens spend an average of 31 hours a week in front of a screen, when the healthy average is 2 to 3 hours a day. And 7 to 8% of teens own a cell phone.
Okay, so we have boosts and busts here. So the good things about using technology and being on the internet. Some of the good things is possibly building relationships with other people who may not be geographically close, or keep updated to current events nationally, globally, and locally. Be able to pursue academic or career goals, and access for educational and literature enhancement.
Okay, so these are the best or some of the not so good things about spending too much time on the internet. So if you take advantage of your time on the internet and spend too much time, it can affect your health. Like you can have sleeping problems like insomnia. You can have muscle strains or eye strains like carpal tunnel disease in your wrist if you type too much. And you can even develop depression. And it's easy to spend too much time online, so you should probably limit yourself to 2 to 3 hours a day, while also taking a lot of breaks in between.
So, that's it. Oh, that's it for our and we're gonna play a quick game with you guys. It's called Second Vote. You played it right earlier. We're gonna ask you some questions, and I'm gonna ask you one. So how many of you spend more time using technology at school than you do at home? Do you use more technology at school or at home? So now stand
We
up
have
if you
very little technology for
Okay.
students here, so.
so then stand up and vote if you use more technology at home.
Tell them whether it was.
Okay, stand up and vote if you think you spend more than 2 to 3 hours online every day.
How many of you guys have social scared? Yeah. How many of you guys have a social media account, including Edmodo and
Wait, what did you say?
Edmodo?
Do you have a social media account? I have Instagram, Snapchat.
So when you guys stand up and vote, if you feel like you get distracted by your phones or something else when you're doing work. Or other technology while you're doing work.
You don't have an iPad?
Alright, you guys do.
Okay, so we're gonna move to cyberbullying now. We're gonna move to cyberbullying. Can anyone know what cyberbullying is? Yeah.
So you're being bullied online by someone you don't necessarily know.
Yeah, it's exactly right. We have a little thing on it. So when you get cyberbullied, ignore the bully, okay? And then also report the bully and block the bully. So just try to avoid yourself from them. Keep a record of everything that they send to you, so you can tell the police or a parent or a counselor. Get help, get support. Talk to a friend, a counselor, a trusted adult. And if you're also being bullied, you can call stopbullying.gov, but go to stopbullying.gov and they can have solutions to help you. So if you or anyone you know is getting bullied, just let us know. Or tell them and get help.